Okay, a fairly easy first project to try is a brooch, which is two-dimensional. Okay, so when you're making a brooch, the first thing you need to do is choose a shape. I'm going to show you how to make a flower, how to make the body, and then how to attach other parts, including the back. And it's all done using your one needle. Okay? So I've already made the centre of the flower, which is a simple circle, and now I'm making the petals. So when you know what you want to make, you need to choose the coloured wool fibres you're going to use, and then holding the end of the fibres really gently, just tease some out and lay this onto your foam block. You take your needle, and using the needle you stab directly down into the wool fibre repeatedly. Now this starts to bind the wool fibres together. You have to lift the wool fibre off the foam pad because it will felt to it, and turn the wool fibre over and then work on the other side. A good test to see whether your flat piece of needle felt is ready is if you hold it up to the light, and if you can see through it, it needs a little bit more fibre. So I just add a little bit more. When the petal is ready, I will lay all the petals out onto the centre of the flower that I've made, and then I will needle felt through them to hold them into place. And the last one. And then if you turn your piece over to the right side and you have fibres showing through, it's okay to use your scissors just to trim them off to tidy it up. Then you can embellish your piece, so you can add some shapes and patterns and colours with the flower. I'm going to just place some purple wool fibre just to add a little bit of feature and decoration to my flower. Then we go on to putting the brooch back on. So when you're happy with your project, make sure it's nice and tidy with the fluff cut off, and then turn it so it is upside down, and then using the colour wool fibre that is the main colour of your piece. So with the flower, I'll take some pink wool fibre and needle felt around the brooch back and inside the brooch back where the holes are, being really careful not to stab into the metal of the brooch back, because then the needle will snap. Again, then turn the piece over, and you can trim the wool fibres that have been pushed through from the back to tidy up the front, and there you have your brooch. So here's the finished brooch, which I'm going to pin on here so you can see my beautiful flower. There we go. So again, using a different project, so this time it's going to be an owl. I'll take some white wool fibre and place it on my owl shape, and to create the eyes. So you can use the needle kind of like a brush, like a paint brush, and push the fibres in where you need them. And then I'll take some black wool fibre and just to go around the edges of my eyes and to create the pupils. The edges are quite important, and when you do trim, make sure you don't trim into the fibres, but just cut off the outside fibres, the ones that sort of stick out and make it look fluffy. And again on the back I'd use some brown wool fibre to needle felt the brooch back into place.